Hello, Mark Honlock, Director of Horticulture here at Green Bay Botanical Garden. It's that time of the year when we do garden cleanup here, and you probably do it in your own yard. So I have a couple ideas for you, a couple tips. As you can see, everything is, call it dying back and drying back. And I also call it celebrating senescence because you can see there's all the different flower architecture that's still up here, the echinacea, the grasses. This is Amsonia halfway to Arkansas that really has awesome fall color. So one thing to think about first is like, do you really need to cut this down quite yet? Or some of your flowers like asters and goldenrods, like you've waited all season for them to bloom. What we've been doing is cutting everything else back, but leaving those blooms up for our own interest, but also for all the pollinators and insects that are still using them since we have really warm fall weather. Certain plants like this guy, we will still cut all the way to the ground. So that we just will cut back, you know, a couple, 3 inches from the ground. Sometimes we use just like the hand pruner because these are pretty thick stems. A lot of insects, like 90%, overwinter in the bottom foot of a stem. So what we've been doing in the grand garden and other areas with a lot of native plants where the insects have had that relationship with the plants and overwinter there, is we will cut these guys back like in pieces and kind of like chop and drop to that about foot level. And then we actually leave it higher over the winter so that do a better job of helping the ecosystem by cutting back differently. The other thing you can do is leave them up all winter. That would probably be the best thing because birds can use the seeds, the insects can use the whole stem or the bottom 1 foot, and then you would cut it back in the spring. Think about maybe cutting them back higher so that you're adding more insect habitat to your yard.